Yes. How do I feel about the series finale? Man, I wanted this show to go on for another 10 years.
Yes.
I think a lot of us did. I think the only ones who were rushing to the end were the writers going, we're running out of ideas. we got to roll it up. I want to have an ending. Ron wanted to end it. He wanted to go for it, and I thought that he did a good job. Because we couldn't tie the whole process into a big bow, but I thought that everybody was floored with the fact that we ended up finding this Earth 200,000 years ago. I hope that there's nobody in here that hasn't seen it. That was a big spoiler. I know. Running the whole 9 hours. But at the same time, I think that, again, it was a very difficult show to wrap up. I don't care what you did. And by the way, how many of you saw the whole show all the way to the end? Okay. For those of you that didn't, here's another spoiler, so you might want to go, okay. But in essence, this is the truth. At the very end of this whole series, the year is 2008. It's Baltar and Six walking down Times Square, and Six says to Baltar, this has happened before, it's going to happen again. And Baltar says, I don't know, I think maybe humanity has learned this time. And then they turn and they walk away, and it goes to black. When it happens, 2008, and it turns to black, put in Blade Runner. Boom. And then you visit 2019, and you see what happens. The Cylons are now replicants. And the world has become even more intense than it was before we had ever seen before. So there you go. Question that was coming. Go ahead, sir.
Just following what you're talking about, again, I think if there would be a subtext to the series, it would basically be that civilization. It seemed to me that this in the end was the humans that abandoned really to give up or sacrifice their civilization to better species, to allow the species to live. So there's a sort of like humanity surviving past the test. They probably they got it. They were willing to sacrifice themselves so the future generations wouldn't have suffered the same sacrifice.
I thought that that was really an issue that's never been really appreciated. What Ron Moore did at the very end was something that was really very, very optimistic, very, very powerful. And what he said was this. He just said, at the end, human beings are willing to give up technology, are willing to give up a lot of different things to save and move forward in a different way. So they destroyed all of everything. I mean, I destroyed the Raptor, I destroyed everything. And everybody was willing to go back to square one in hopes that we could create a civilization that wouldn't produce what we're producing today. And that was a big statement that he said. And very few people really tapped on it. They were so, people who enjoyed the ending were so in love with it, they cried. Everybody went nuts. Those that didn't like the ending just dismissed the whole situation. So nobody really brought that out. You're the first person I've talked to about it. How do you like that? And the show's been on for 5 years since we finished it. And but I got to tell you, I thought that what Ron Moore did was masterful. And I think that in the long run, it could be pronounced as the best work he ever created in his lifetime. It's the best work I've ever done on television right now. And I could only hope to ever see something that even gets close, whether I'm in it or not. I hope that we will use television in that manner. It's entertaining. Hey, can you imagine? This was sci-fi, man. It blew the rock off of sci-fi. I mean, this really changed the course because there was a lot of dramatic artists that, never have done.